I'm going to try this again. Today is kind of a casual day. Today is Tuesday, and we're getting a nice little thunderstorm outside, which I'm loving because it's dry, just so dry outside. Kind of reminds me of my dry skin. But this is really a casual day for me, which is fine. I really didn't have anything much planned. And these pants are some J. Jill. They have the zipper. They have zippers as pockets here. And I keep them zipped up. I could unzip them. They're not too tight or anything. I like these pants better last year. I like the look of the pocket when it's zipped. Because I just don't think, I think it's really difficult to design a pocket that really lays flat when it's a zippered pocket. And I'm struggling a little bit with this collar. I want it to stand up some, but it doesn't have enough. I need like a stay in the collar. You know, they used to put those stays in men's shirts. These are J. Jill pants, and y'all know what I do. I always get those down. These are a 10 petite. They're a little baggy here, but y'all know I like a tight fitting pant. I think the 8 might fit me a little bit better, but I'm going to wear these. I have 2 pairs of them, and I think I bought them at the end of last year, last summer, and they were just really, really, really reasonable. They're a cotton blend, okay? They're not a knit. These are a cotton blend. The shirt is a Buru, B-U-R-U, and I love Buru. This is actually a find from the Wine and Consign sale in the spring this year. And I love Buru. I have a Buru dress and coat that I love. I've worn the dress once. The coat was kind of a new add-on, but I may wear it to a wedding in September because it's got some really rich colors in it, and it's just a great looking dress. A little edgy, which I like, kind of like the Stein Goya that I love. But anyway, this is a Buru. This belonged to someone else that I knew, and I bought it, and it washes beautifully. I washed it and just hung it up. I didn't have to do anything to it. I love the really bright gold buttons, so I kind of capitalized on that and did my jewelry in the bright shiny gold. That's just the way I am. I like to do that. So anyway, so the pants are J. Jill Buru. This was a resale find, and you can see it's got a nice little scalloped hem, so you can tuck the front of it in. You don't have to feel like you have to wear a belt or anything. These are, you know, my pants always sit down low because my waist is so low. I'm just very long-waisted, and I'm very short from here. So these, as I said, are petite. Now, I have a little story to tell you before I get into my jewelry. I have worn a version of these shoes before, and I'm going to tell you a little story about them. I purchased this handbag after many, many, many months, not really many, 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 I should say many, many, many weeks of coveting the handbag, which I know is sinful, but I loved it so much. It's a Stuart Weitzman, and it's suede, and you can actually carry it. If I unhook it here, you can stick these sides out. It's real heavy right now. I don't know why it's so heavy. I think I have a heavy glass case in here, probably a Tom Ford. But it's blue steel. Now, I have the blue steel wedges, the slip-on platform wedges, and I love them. They're great looking shoes, and they match this to a T. Y'all know I have this color thing in my head. When I took a test at UTK with the intent on my relationship with my current husband wasn't going anywhere, and I felt like I was kind of You know how you feel like you're in like a whirlpool and you just keep spinning around and around. Well, I thought I need to make a change in my life. I think Vince and I have been dating maybe 2 or 3 years, and things were, I don't know, just not to my liking. So went to UT and went to the College of Design and took a test, and was told I have a gifted color memory. And she said that can really work to your advantage, but it can really work to your detriment. Well, the older I get, sometimes the more it works to my detriment, because if the colors are supposed to match and they don't, then you know what happens. A little OCD comes out. I'm going to own it. So these shoes I had originally purchased from Needless Markup, otherwise known as Neiman Marcus. I'm gonna say what my beautiful Lisa Jones gossip used to say, Needless Markup. Edie, if you're watching this, I know you've got a smile on your face. So, anyway, I can't stomp my foot or my phone will fall down. The shoes they sent me were supposed to be blue steel. And when I got to, and they were presented on the website as blue steel. Guess what? They were Nice blue, like Nice, the country of Nice. First I thought it was nice. Mark Ramsey said, no, I bet that's Nice. Oh, gosh, talk about backwards. And I've been to Nice, I should know. But anyway, I called and talked with them about it. I said, look, I've worn these for about an hour, and I started realizing they did not match my blue steel handbag, and they were very nice. They emailed me a return label, and I sent the darn things back, and I found these on, I think, the Stuart Weitzman website. They had a size 9.5 left in the blue steel, so I got them, and they were about a third of what I paid for them. They were on the Stuart Weitzman outlet, and I got them for about a third of what I had paid for them on Neiman Marcus. So don't hesitate to stand up for your purchases and your money, ladies, because things are too expensive now, and we can't just accept mediocrity when it comes to thinking we're getting one thing, but we get another. And even when they tell you final sale, no returns, I've challenged them on that before. Not often, just occasionally. And I'm not a retailer's worst nightmare. I swear I'm not. But I do, if something is advertised as being a certain size in the bust, and I measure it and it's not, I challenge them on it. I did it one time at Tuckernuck, and they were very kind and let me return it, and it was a final sale. Of course, I bought enough from Tuckernuck that I'd be surprised if they didn't, and I'm sure many of you have as well. Okay, so jewelry today is Lizzie Fortunato. Hello! My hair did really well today, Jania. I'm really rethinking maybe I want to wait another week before I come in. I'm supposed to go in to see her next week, but it's looking good. Don't y'all think it looks good today? Anyway, so Lizzie Fortunato in this beautiful blue agate. And I have the wrap necklace, and then I put with it Erica Moreland's really sweet, beautiful freshwater pearl with the charms hanging off of it. And you know, her sales benefit the Humane Educational Society. So I do like buying from her when at all possible. And my sweet Nancy Collins actually made it smaller for me because it used to come down to like here. And I said, oh, it's too big and I love it. I have earrings to match. And Nancy was kind enough to do it for me. I have a new creation that she's repurposed for me that I'm going to pick up this week. Nancy, I promise. Excuse me, my nose is itching. And let her, and I'll see what, I know it looks great. I'm really excited. She made some earrings out of the lapis and turquoise, and I'm very excited. Bracelet is also Lizzie Fortunato, and it kind of goes with the earrings, and I love this. I think this will be great for me in the fall and even the winter. And other bracelets are the Gina Cueto 10 millimeter Eternity and E. Newton. All these are stacks. And wait a minute. These are not Tom Ford. I know. I'll think of it in a minute. I'll post it correctly. Everybody likes these glasses. Trisha says you look like a bug. I love it. And I may. They're not the most comfortable glasses I own. Just being honest with y'all. They're not. If Jen and if you're listening to this, they just not fitting my face right. And I'm not sure they ever will. They fit my face better because my face is smaller than it was when I initially bought these. But anyway, so that's what I'm wearing today. J. Jill pants from last spring. They're cotton. And if you like them, just message me and because they're very inexpensive pants. Buru shirt, B-U-R-U, love Buru. Lizzie Fortunato jewelry and E. Newton and Gina Cueto. Handbag and shoes are Blue Steel by Stuart Weitzman. Okay, so this is what I want to talk to y'all about real fast. Mary Kilbride, you'll get a kick out of this. Mary Kilbride knows that I'm not a big scarf person. I don't have a neck. She's got the greatest neck. I'm so jealous. I bought this dress. This is a mestiza. I have not worn it yet because it was a little tight on me. It fits now and I love it. And I'm going to end up wearing it probably to an event or something in the next week or two. So it's a beautiful print, and it's got this blue in it that's just fabulous. You can't find this dress anywhere unless you find it on Poshmark. And it is, I bought it directly at Mestiza, and I don't know what the style is. I'm sure if you Google it, it says blue dress with leopards on it, they'll tell you. So I'm in TJ Maxx. And I saw this scarf. You know, I told y'all about the color memory thing. Well, I saw this scarf, which can be a wrap. And I thought it was just beautiful. And it's got wool in it, okay? So this scarf, or wrap, for lack of a better description, where's the tag on it? Because it does have wool. I may have taken the tag off because I didn't want it. Oh, here it is. This is a La Seine, S-E-I-N-E, wool. And I don't remember how much I paid for it, but it's 80% viscose. I'm going long O, silent E, viscose, and 20% wool. Care is on it. You can hand wash it in cold water. Do you see why this just jumped out at me when I was at TJ's? Because of this blue. This blue in this scarf absolutely matches the blue in this dress. And I thought how pretty it would be to kind of zhuzh it up a little bit, okay? So I have been finding all of these scarf tying options and shawl tying options on Facebook. And I've been sending them to Mary Kilbride. So, but I wanted you to see this today. It doesn't have to be matchy-matchy, y'all. I mean, the colors and the flowers and all are enough to me look great. Now, the shoes I would wear with this would either be, I may do navy blue because there's a navy blue in the tail. I've got some Stuart Weitzman navy blue, but they have a cork sole, which would be okay. They're great looking shoes. I have these, which actually looks pretty good with it. So I just kind of wanted you to see, to not pass the scarves by at your TJ's and Marshalls, because sometimes, like the wife hats that they both got in this year, are both nice. So, you know, take advantage of a nice wool and viscose wrap or scarf at probably a fraction of the price. I'm just saying. Like I said, I don't know about y'all, but groceries are about to kill me. I don't know anything else today. I'm going to need to shut it down here in a second. Pam, oh my gosh, I didn't even do anything. Must be my big cat that moved around. Jackson, are you moving around too much? Hey Pam, how are you? It's good to see you on here. So I'm gonna hop off from here. I also want to tell you, I have been posting the link to my Fashion Forward page where my videos are not being deleted. They are deleting them on my personal page. But they're not deleting them on my Fashion Forward page. So I just posted the link the other day, and because I had two people like, where are your videos? I was looking for them. I couldn't find one. Ann Campbell said something. I wanted to show them to Jimmy, and I couldn't find one I was looking for. So anyway, just go through and look for the link to my Fashion Forward page, and they will be on there. God forbid, if you want to see them. Thank you all so much for tuning in. And you know, I always try to tag what I'm wearing and add it to where you post about. Yes, I'm trying to get this collar to stand up, and it's, like I said, it's fighting with me. Okay. Y'all take care, and I can't think of anything good, so I'm going to sign off with that. Love y'all. Thanks.